Hello, beautiful people. This is what it looks like for me. So, a lot has transpired in the past, let's say 90 days. I have gone through some of the hardest times I've ever gone through, which is why I'm kind of coming to you in this nonchalant way now, because I haven't been able to. So here in my head wrap, because I'm getting ready to go somewhere and I'm just tying my hair down until I go. But I haven't come on here and talked to you guys, so it's time to share. And before all of this, I have been processing so much already in life. I'm in school full time. I'm working. I'm turning 50 in very soon, in November. I'm excited about it. Very excited. And grateful. On this journey in my life, especially in my later 40s, the balance of learning how to set boundaries, how to respect boundaries, how to create space for your peace, how to balance your space without suffocating someone else's peace, not compromising your peace to pacify someone else's peace. In these days, with processing grief, and grief in many forms, I am intentionally deciding to rely solely on God. A lot of times, I'm gonna speak for myself. As much as I said I relied only on God, and I still feel I do in some ways, but then you start to really ponder and think how I start to, I speak for myself, how I ponder and on things and put myself in situations because I wanted to. I want to go here. I want to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to create this. I want to have this. Those things. Or this is happening. I need to do this. I don't want this to happen. I'm going to do this. I wish I could remember that podcast personality or individual that said it, that are you really sitting still to hear from God? Like we pray, we wait, we say we're waiting to hear, but are you really being still enough to hear from Him? Like, are you really being intentional with your time? And in some ways you may be, but in some ways you may not be. And sometimes we allow when we do what we're doing to overshadow what we're not doing. Let that soak in. So in this moment, I must say, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's sad. It's hard. This is uncomparable to any other thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm doing my best to contain myself. Today has been a day. Like, I don't even think I can even share it right now because it's just too much to even say. I've always felt it's so important to take the little things and the moments in life and appreciate them. The people in our lives and appreciate them. Like, really take the time to look them in their eyes. I usually don't look down at my phone when I'm around my family and my friends. I try to be intentional with my time. And sometimes I look up and I see everybody's on their phone, and that's a moment for me. That's a memory for me, because I'm being intentional. I'm really being in that moment and not taking away from anyone else. You know, everybody processes things in their own way. How much are you really being intentional with your time? How much are you really taking the time to reflect in each moment? I'm sharing this because with me processing so much, I've told myself I don't have to do this right now. I don't need to share right now. You know, I'll do it tomorrow. Like today, I said I have my hair tied up and everything. Don't know what it looks like, but I'm okay. I usually come on here as I am anyway. We all have our own struggles, and in this world, there's so much going on, especially living here in the U.S. And I intentionally just leave it all out. Like, I'm not listening. I'm just not absorbing it. I'm not giving it any strength or power. And I hear people say, well, you have to do this and you have to do it. No, you don't. My goal is to rely solely on God. And I'm not putting my way into his way. Yes, you do need to pay attention to the news. Yes, you do need to prepare yourself. Yes, you do need to do these things. But God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power and sound mind. I have to take steps back so that I can walk forward. Sometimes we deal with things we never thought we would ever have to deal with, or at least not so soon. Take nothing for granted. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. If it's a smile, a song, how the clouds look on a cloudy day, how the sun shines through the clouds, how the sky looks, how the stars at night look, how the grass is, you know. Don't take these things for granted. Peacefulness in your home, quiet moments, noisy moments. And I'm saying the noisy moments because I've seen so many elders that live alone, and they, as a kid growing up, you know, I used to always go see the elders that lived in the neighborhood. That was just always me. And like we lived or stayed around my one family member. I used to go across the street to her neighbor's house and go sit there and just talk to her for hours. My neighbor, Miss Hopkins, I used to go sit and talk to her for hours. And even when we moved, I remember going over there and talking to her. And she was happy to see me. You know, she was content with her quiet. Let me say that. Not everybody misses noise. We lived next door to her growing up as kids. And she was happy for quiet. You know, but maybe people that lived in houses, maybe it's not the same. Because when you live in an apartment, you hear everything. It was a very nice co-op apartment. A co-op. It's not necessarily an apartment, but yeah. But I'm saying that appreciate everything, because you never know what tomorrow will bring. You don't worry about tomorrow, but you appreciate this moment. And in that, I'm getting there to share with you. I really want to, but I don't think I can and get through it. Not even to put it in the caption. But we are in this together. My journey through school, I'm almost done. This kind of pushed things back a little bit, but it's okay. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get my degree. And yes, my associate's degree at 50. And I'm okay with that. I have no regrets of the decisions that I've made in life. I'm okay with it. Even if other people are not okay with it. I had someone tell me, I'm going to share this. I know this is off topic. We need to leave those things to the kids. We need to support our kids. Why you wait till now? Because this is the time for me to go. So many people say so many things that are in their brain and put it on you. You don't have to accept it. You just now you know what people think. It's okay. Leave them where they're at. Because it's funny, I see so many stories of people that are successful that got those same conversations, but those people that had negative things to say be right there. Like, I run a business. I don't tell anybody what I do with my business. It ain't easy. It's not easy. But I don't need negativity in my business. So, having said that, while I got off topic, we're going to push through this. I'm going to keep sharing. I'm going to keep trying. I know I keep coming in with bits and bits here and there, but stay with me. Y'all arrive with me. Y'all have been on every platform with me, and I appreciate you. You've been on Facebook, TikTok. You've been on my Linktree. You've been in my Shopify shop. Y'all been all over, and I appreciate you. And follow me and go to queenblingme.com. Thank you very much. queenblingme.com. And coming soon, I am trying to get out before the end of the month. I'm trying to get everything out before the end of the month, before the end of March. My goal is to get everything out and to push this open, make my shop live. I've revamped it. I redid a new shop. I'm not going to, I'm not worried about the domain. It says Queen Bing Me. I'm not doing that right. My goal is to focus on getting everything out. I'm coming out with digital products. I already have a digital book out. I'm going to be pushing these things out. And my next ebook is going to be on grief and the many facets of it. Okay? Because people don't realize grief comes in many different forms. And sometimes you can be grieving more than one thing at one time and don't even realize it because you don't know that that this is what this is. So when you learn what it is, it can be life-changing. You can be grieving so many different things, from your relationships, loss of what your life used to be, or even, goodness, the grief of some people grieve their children being babies, and they grow up so fast and they have to adjust. You can grieve a loss of a loved one or the loss of that connection, or just so many different things. You can grieve a bad decision. It's so many things. Grieving the loss of a loved one is hard. It's hard. My God, it's hard. But you can get through these things. You will grow through these things. And I hear everyone saying in many different things that some things don't get easier. but they make you stronger. And it sounds strange because if it doesn't make you easier, but it makes you stronger, is it getting harder? But it makes you stronger because you grow through this. And there's so many different things, but everybody's growth is different. Don't expect yours to be exactly the same as mine. But if in any way I can help point you in the right direction, I'm okay. Even just one person. Because we all need a little encouragement. And I know we all go through in different things in different ways. But be strong. We got this. It may look hard right now. Remember, words have power. Use your words wisely. Use your words wisely. That's the big, if you don't remember nothing else, watch your mouth. Don't speak negativity and ill will and death in your situation. Speak life. Don't speak them things that you hear that people say all the time. What's the biggest one is it's always something. No, it ain't always something. If it is, it's always something in the process of growing, in the process of growth and getting better. If it ain't one thing, it's a blessing. Change your words, change your minds, change your life. I love you guys. That's all for me today. I can't wait to see you guys. Remember, QueenBleemie.com. The link is there for many of my affiliate programs that I'm a part of. And Zilul is one of them. And you know I pop out with many different facets. I love them. I am now an affiliate of Shopify. You can get a membership if you go to QueenBleemie.com. I have all of those there. I appreciate your support. And the shop is opening soon. And I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to come back with another. I might even do like a video grand opening of sorts. That's a good idea. I might do a grand opening. But the soft launch is coming. So I'm doing maybe 5 members on YouTube, depending on, I'll choose 5 of my most active here, 5 of my most active on my Facebook platform, which is my Virtuous Women Today on Facebook, 5 on TikTok, to join my soft launch. And you will not regret it because I will be giving out codes for discounts. I will be sending out free stuff, so do not miss. So I don't know how soon that will be. Let me change that. Not the soft. I don't know if I'm going to do the soft launch or the grand opening, because I think I'd rather have the grand opening to be really big. So I may send everyone out something for the soft launch. So, and then that way you guys can see. And then when the grand opening comes, we're going to see. So before I get too far out, because it's almost time for me to get out of here and I can pull this nice little wrap off so my locks can breathe. And I love you guys. Stay blessed.